Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most important questions for anyone looking to retire, especially if you're chasing income. If I could only retire with 3 high-yield investments right now, which ones would I choose? Not 5, not 10, just 3. 3 income machines, 3 reliable paychecks, 3 reasons I could sleep easy in retirement. Let's get into it. Before we start, I've got some rules. I'm not just picking the highest yields out there. That's how you end up with yield traps, dividend cuts, and angry calls to your broker. So here's what I look for. Yields over 6% because anything less just doesn't cut it these days. Strong, stable cash flows. Recession-resistant businesses. Dividend safety, no clowns allowed. And if I can get some upside on top of that yield, even better. First up, Enterprise Product Partners, ticker EPD. This is a midstream energy company. Think pipelines, not oil rigs. They don't drill. They don't frack. They just move energy. They're the toll roads of oil and gas. And they pay a monster dividend, about 7.2%. Now, I know what you're thinking, oil? In 2025? Yes, because EPD isn't betting on oil prices. They've got long-term, fee-based contracts. These guys are making money whether oil is $40 or $140. Plus, get this, they've raised their distribution for 26 years. During COVID, still paid. In 2008, still paid. If I had to retire tomorrow and wanted one ticker that just prints cash and sends it to my account, EPD is it. Next up, one of my favorite monthly payers, Realty Income, ticker O. This one's a REIT, a real estate investment trust. But don't picture sketchy apartments or busted strip malls. Realty Income owns essential retail. Think Walgreens, Dollar General, 7-Eleven, FedEx, places that people need whether the economy's booming or tanking. And it pays you every month. Current yield is just under 6%, and that check shows up like clockwork. I'm talking 50-plus years of consistent dividends with decades of increases. This stock isn't going to triple in a year. But you know what it is going to do? It's going to send you a monthly check while you drink coffee, feed your dog, and live your life. That's retirement gold. Last but definitely not least, Main Street Capital, ticker Main. This one is a BDC, a business development company. And I'll say it right now. I think Main is the best-run BDC in the market. They lend to and invest in small to mid-sized businesses across America. Real companies with real cash flow that need funding to grow. And guess what? Main collects interest, sometimes takes equity, and then sends that money to you. Yield is around 6.8%. They pay monthly, and they throw in special dividends twice a year. It's like an investment buffet. You get debt income and equity upside. Oh, and they're internally managed. That means no greedy outsiders skimming fees off the top. If you want a mix of yield, growth, and a company that survived the worst markets with barely a scratch, Main should be on your list. All right, let's recap. If I had to build my retirement income off just 3 high-yield plays. Enterprise Products Partners, EPD, for reliable, inflation-resistant pipeline income. Realty Income, O, for monthly, essential retail rent checks. Main Street Capital, Main, for small business lending and juicy monthly payouts. Split evenly, those 3 could give you about a 6.6% blended yield. That's $66,000 per year on $1 million portfolio without touching your principal. And if you're still in the accumulation phase, reinvest those payouts, and your future self will thank you in all caps. Now, some of you are probably wondering, why not just grab 10% yielders and ride off into the sunset? Because most of those are yield traps. They look good until the dividend gets cut and the stock drops 30%. With EPD, O, and Main, you're not just chasing yield. You're building a fortress of cash flow. This is about reliable income, predictable income, retirement-proof income. Look, you don't need 30 different stocks. You don't need 10 newsletters. You don't need to panic every time the Fed sneezes. You need a few great companies, ones that pay you consistently, ones you understand. Ones that let you live off your portfolio, not worry about it. So, if I could only retire with 3 high yields right now, I just told you. And honestly, I'd sleep like a baby. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. What are your top high-yield picks right now? And if you want me to break down each of these stocks in more detail, deep dive style, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep collecting those dividends and keep investing with confidence. See you in the next video.